Okay, hi and welcome to your reading. The sun is just coming in through this window in such a beautiful way right now, and I feel like it's the best time to give a reading with all of this light energy coming in. Sorry, you can probably hear my cat going through a paper bag right now. Let's just get right into it. So at the heart of the matter here, we have the Justice card with the Page of Swords. And this, to me, indicates maybe some of you have received a rejection recently, or some sort of disappointment in some way, and this Justice card here is indicating that taking a neutral approach at this time will guide you. You don't need to I mean, of course it's easy to get upset. We're human, we all do, but we don't need to dwell on those emotions. And realizing that your karma, there she is, just maneuver her, but realizing that your karma is coming in for you, and you're being encouraged at this time with the Page of Swords to keep your chin up, to not let this discourage you. Because to me, how I interpret this is that maybe this is something you really wanted, but maybe you were still hoping there could be something a little bit better out there for you. And this is the universe divinely guiding you, and at divine timing, guiding you towards something that is going to fulfill you even more, because you're actually meant for more. This opportunity or this person or this job or whatever this was for you was not actually aligned with you. You have raised your vibration beyond that point, and the universe would like to put you into an elevated situation. Definitely choosing to keep your chin up and keep your spirits high at this time, and knowing that this is something that is only a part of the story. It's a part of the beginning of this story. And at the bottom here, with the Six of Cups, I could definitely feel that some of you are trying to bring in a more playful energy. I actually want to point out something that I saw that really resonated with me. Can also be a fertile time for you. Feeling blessed, receiving a gift, doing good to one another, or to another rather. And what really stood out to me with this card is that you are wishing to step into service. And I think you have been realizing recently that through your self-improvement, you're getting more clarity and answers are being revealed to you. Information is being revealed to you with this Hanged Man card here, enlightenment. And I think you're realizing that the more you take care of yourself, the more your cup stays filled up to where you actually have stuff to give to others, and that it allows you to be in a position of service, which is something that really aligns with you deep down. You are likely a healer in this lifetime, or somebody who is here to give to others, of course with boundaries. But I think ultimately you are here to guide others and to give wisdom to others, or space to others, love to others, nurture others. You're here to be in service in some way, to communicate with the world. Definitely could be on the world stage. You have the world card here, so you could be in service to the world. And I do think that you are going to start picking up speed at this time. I do think over the last few months, you've really had to sit out and pause and resituate your habits or your life to gain this enlightenment, to gain this insight, to put you in this position where you're ready to serve. And I think that this thing that you maybe got rejected from or fell away from your life was something of the past. It was something that you've already done. And it might not be serving you anymore. And I feel like you want to experience something new. Maybe you enjoyed this thing from the past, but it's not necessarily where you're meant to go. You're meant to experience something new and put yourself out into the world. And I think you're really looking to get out into the world. Again, with this world card here, you're trying to enter the world stage. And this could be that you are, once you're there, going to kind of have to defend your ground, or maybe you'll have competition. But I think that this could be, what this could be saying is that for the world, you're actually meant to unite with people. You're meant to come together with people, and that is what is going to bring in this dream life for you, is connecting with others, creating a community. It could be a soul tribe, I think, coming in for you with this wish granted. And so I definitely see people coming into your life in the near future, people that are aligned with you, people who understand you and get you. And these are easy relationships, ones where you're not always questioning where you stand with them, or how you're not so anxious about how they perceive you. It just, you click and you connect. And that is really a dream come true for you, and that's going to help elevate your life. So maybe for some of you, this could be people you're going to join together with to form a business, or a band, to write a book, to start a magazine, to create a podcast, to really anything. You could start something on social media with these people, or make a film with these people. I just immediately go to creative things because of the Wands energy. But this could really be anything coming into your life here. And I think something that is standing out to me with this reading is 11. And the 1111 portal is coming up. And January is a very unique month because we have 10 planet conjunctions this month, which has never happened, ever. And conjunctions are when planets are within a few degrees of each other, so they're very close to one another, and their energy comes off very strong and is amplified. And it's definitely gonna be a very powerful month for you. And in your current position, you're very attractive at this time, right? Maybe you are attracting in these people at this time. I think you've kind of gotten clear with this enlightenment card that, you've always been like, well, what is it I really want? Maybe you have certain notions that you've told yourself since you were a kid of, this is what I want to do. Maybe when you're a kid, you're like, I'm going to be a doctor, or I'm going to be an actress. And you've kind of held yourself to that standard. And maybe that didn't feel right for you anymore recently. And that's okay, because sometimes your your older self does not necessarily resonate with those younger things. You actually learn new things about yourself, and that builds or constructs a new path for you to follow. But also, I think this could be that you wanted to get more clear of what the root of that was. Well, why did I want to be a doctor, right, as a kid so bad? And then you realize you wanted to be to service of others. That was the key, I think, that you're finding out. And that gives you a lot more freedom and peace, which I think you're really trying to bring into your life. And it allows those things to come into your life in many different ways, where it doesn't have to just be one really strict way that you're trying to force yourself into that doesn't necessarily feel right, because you're giving all your energy into this one thing. And that also makes you feel like you're sacrificing parts of yourself that you don't feel like you should be sacrificing. And so maybe this is going to open you up to realize, like, I just want to lead with healing or with service again to others. And I think also accessing that childlike part of yourself where you're not giving yourself unrealistic, perfectionistic expectations, because from this reading I gather that you are someone who is so talented and you push yourself really, really hard to achieve the best result possible. But I feel like that exercise has been taken from you. And I think also with your enlightenment here, this time off, you're realizing that actually going back to just letting yourself play like you did as a kid, right? When you were little, you would just draw. You weren't necessarily being like, this has to be the most beautiful thing I've drawn yet to date. You know, you just kind of draw, and maybe you only do it for 10 minutes and then you move on, and you don't have to push yourself into this really strict habit and routine. I think that is going to be important for you, is to almost loosen up a little bit and allow yourself to create in a way that just feels natural. That's going to be the key. And also, this is something, you have the King and Queen of Pentacles here, so this is something you want long term. It's legacy. You want to bring in a legacy for yourself. You want to build something very, very stable for yourself. And the key to doing that, I mean, with the King of Pentacles here as your kind of advice coming in, is that you can create anything. You can tinker, you can really build your life, but slowly but surely. You know, I think focusing on what you're doing every day, a little bit every day, is the key. You know, not being like, okay, I want to you know, stop, or I want to cook all my meals. Okay, let's just say that's your goal here. And it wouldn't be just cutting out all of your, you know, frozen meals or whatever all in one go. It's, well, each day I'm going to start with making my breakfast every day, just one little thing. Or instead of going for a packaged snack, I'm going to choose to for one snack a day, I'm just going to choose to cut up an apple. And, you know, it starts really slow like that, where you have these little increments, and those increments build up confidence within yourself and allow you to sustain the energy to eventually, like, you start building up this skill in a way that's not so difficult, and where you start to feel more and more confident in your abilities. And then before you know it, you're at your goal, you're at your destination, and you can just continue to maintain it because you're not exhausted from how you got there, right? You feel actually rested. You rested with your journey. And you also have the Chariot here. So I think people are seeing you as really like a force to be reckoned with. You're someone they want to be around. You're a powerful force to them. And where you are trying to head here is the Queen of Pentacles. So I think you really desire to be this sort of all-encompassing energy in your own life, almost like a male and female energy in your life. You want to be the provider in your life, the one who builds the stability financially, but then you also want to maintain that sort of sensitive, sensual energy, and really like be abundant in all of those ways, right? In both physical but also emotional way. And I just want to look up here with the Queen of Pentacles because I feel like I'm missing something that really stood out to me. Yeah, so she gives, well, okay, so get this. She gives freely and abundantly. She's warm and generous. She will do any service for others. And yeah, I think that just touches back to like you've really realized that you want to be in service to others. And I think that this way that you want to be in service, you also want it to maybe make you money or make you abundant, and that's okay. That's good. You should be compensated for your efforts, right? If that's important to you. Or maybe this is you realizing like this is your true career or passion that you want to take on in this lifetime. And she also has a bunny on her deck, which is sitting out to me because I know I recently saw a bunny. I live in a city. I don't see that many bunnies, and that really had stood out to me. So maybe that stands out to you too. And in the background of the card here, it looks like fall to me with the fall foliage. And so I'm just getting that maybe, you know, these big changes are really gonna come sooner than you think, and that by the time fall hits of 2026, you know, you're gonna accomplish these things and your life is gonna look much different. And I think also reimagining how abundance comes into your life is important, because if you grew up in a poverty mindset or kind of a like there's not enough money sort of mindset or abundance, that can inhibit the flow of that abundance. And realizing that the universe is infinite and money is infinite. There is infinite energy that exists in the universe and in the world, and that money is infinite. It's I know that we see with you know, like billionaires and millionaires, it can feel almost guilty to have money, right? I know that's something I struggle with, that mindset. But again, back to this Justice card of having a neutral stance, because it's not good or bad. It's really just neutral, and knowing that it's infinite, and you know that you're going to do good with it. You know that you are going to change the world with that money and improve your life, which is beautiful and amazing, and improve the lives of the people around you. And you deserve to have it. If there's anyone who should have access to it, it should be you over these people who don't know how to utilize it. And also knowing when enough is key too, right? Knowing to be grateful, choosing every single day to wake up and try to force yourself right away to be grateful and just look on the bright side of things, and just notice the abundance you have in your life is really important. And overall, I mean, this is just such a good reading. I could just keep talking about it, honestly, for 20 more minutes. But I did also pull a oracle card for you today. This is from the Matt Hughes deck. I love these cards so much. And he also has a tarot deck, and I've made it my goal when I hit 20 subscribers, I am going to get the Matt Hughes tarot deck. And I'm so excited by that. I hit 15 subscribers. Insane, amazing, like just blown away by that. That is just incredible. And I would like to give you this message of the Architect, which again is number 11. So again, I think January 11th, this 11/11 portal is going to be powerful for you. It is definitely going to be a day to set intentions, manifest, and journal. It feels like such a powerful day coming in for you. The Architect is a mysterious figure. Their eyes appear wide open, yet blurred by the state of flow. They honor the creative state, which holds the key to unlock the plan made inside their mind. When the Architect begins a new idea, they close their eyes and give into the creation within. When they have the item fully formed in their mind's eye, they can work their magic to make it a reality. The horns on their head direct the power required to make magic happen. Their hands are relaxed, releasing the energy of the Architect's design. The Masonic eye appears within the space between their hands. This symbol reminds the Architect of their ability to manifest their divine will. A butterfly. Butterflies have been my sign for like 2 weeks now. Maybe longer, before Christmas. Butterflies have been my sign. I just keep hearing about them, seeing them everywhere. And when I do, I just feel like a little gift is given to me. I've never experienced such a strong sign before, and it has been incredible. A butterfly hovers near the Architect's tattooed face, bringing new creations and designs to their capabilities. Meanings. Create your own life. Use your mental powers to manifest desires. January 11th, 111, manifest. I mean, this is so clear to me. And, I know I'm definitely trying to manifest my life just one piece at a time. And if, I really believe in you, and I'm so grateful that you are here and that you listened to this message and watched it. I really send this message out to whoever is meant to see it. So if you're seeing this message today, it was meant for you. You are meant to see this. Take advantage of January 11th, and just know that you are about to experience a shift in your life that you are trying to bring in. You're right on the edge, you're right on the line, and I think you feel that. I think you're trying to cross that line now, and maybe you've hit that before where you get up to the line, and I think this time you're actually going to cross it. You can do this. You know how to do this. And thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful. Subscribe if you want to. When I hit 20 subscribers, I'm treating myself to that tarot deck. And feel free to comment if something resonates. Nobody has commented yet on my videos, but someone will, and I would love to read and talk with you about whatever message really stood out to you or what's going on in your life. And thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.